Hi everyone, if you're new here, I'm Free, and today we're going to discuss how to buy a car responsibly. In the US, many people own cars due to commuting needs in many different areas of the country. Whether you live in a city, or a suburban area, or rural area, you most likely need a car. Most parts of the US were designed with drivers in mind, and many people have to get a car to carry out basic functions in life. These can include getting to work, family obligations, getting groceries, etc. Most people can't rely on public transportation in their area for a number of reasons. These can include long commute times, a long distance from their home, and just unavailability in the area in general. Whatever the reason may be, you landed here because you need a car. So let's get into it. To start, we're going to discuss my experience with buying a car. I only have ever bought one car in my life, and I bought it back in 2017 while I was still in high school. It was technically a used car, but it only had 500 miles on it. The prior owner had returned it because they needed a little bit more space, so I got a great deal for it. I financed the car, and the purchase price was around $17,000 for an almost brand new car. I entered into a loan agreement for $350 a month for a term of 5 years. I also put down a down payment of $3,000. I'm not sure the exact interest rate, but I believe it was somewhere around 3%. I got this great interest rate because it was still 2017 and also because my grandmother was on the loan, which helped a lot. So what do we do first? First, you need to sit and assess what your car needs are. You should determine your requirements for a car based on your lifestyle, your family size, your commuting needs, and any other factors. So consider factors like fuel efficiency, space available in the car, and the longevity of the car, safety features of the car, maintenance costs, etc. Some could do just fine with a Toyota Camry, while others might need an SUV or minivan to fit their family needs. Doing this process will help you identify the type and brand of cars you need and lead you to start developing a budget. Next, we need to set a budget for our car. Evaluate your finances and set a realistic budget for purchasing your car. Consider the upfront costs and expenses like insurance, fuel, maintenance, and repairs. Don't go crazy with a budget. Car debt is still a debt and should be kept to a minimum when possible. It probably isn't a good idea to purchase a car that is the same amount as your salary per year. Your budget will also be determined by if you decide to finance or not to finance. So for those deciding not to finance, according to Dave Ramsey, you should spend no more than half of your income on a car. This would mean for someone who makes $40,000 a year, they should spend less than $20,000 on a car that they are buying outright. And for somebody who makes $60,000 a year, they should spend less than $30,000 on a car they are buying outright. This will get most people a standard used car that will last for a while. With this method, you will also need to sit and save up this money. Since you are not financing, you have to have all this money up front. For those financing, NerdWallet recommends spending less than 15% of your take home on a car payment and less than 20% overall on car expenses. For someone that earns $40,000 a year, they would take home about $2,500 a month and should aim to spend less than $500 on all car expenses, including the car payment, car insurance, and any maintenance repairs. When you are financing the car, it is also important to have a down payment. This will allow you to get a shorter loan term and shave off some of the principal. You should aim to save 20% of the car's value for a down payment. So for a car that is $20,000, this would mean a down payment of around $4,000. Now that you have a budget, it's time to go shopping. Research different car options. Look at different car models and makes that meet your needs and budget. Consider factors like reliability, fuel efficiency, safety ratings, and resale value. You should also read reviews because this will give you some good insight on the day-to-day of owning that car. You should compare prices and check online resources to gather further information. You should do your due diligence before going to purchase your car because you want to have all available information at your disposal. You should also consider used and new cars. Many people have negative views of used cars, but purchasing the same model of a car you want used versus new can shave off thousands from the purchase price and still give you the same value. Make sure if you are buying a car used to get a trusted mechanic to inspect the car before buying it. This will ensure that you get a good purchase for your car. This is especially true if you're buying from a private seller because you never know what can be going on behind the scenes with the car. A word of advice to people who are just starting out: buying a car is an exciting life milestone, but it is often a major purchase. If you have other debts or if you are just starting out in your career, it might be beneficial to simply save up a few $1,000s and buy a good, reliable used car that a trusted mechanic gave you the okay to purchase. This will allow you to not add any more financial strain on yourself, and you can put this money to other uses. Then in a couple years, you can clear all your debts, or when you begin to earn a bit more, you can purchase a car that aligns with your lifestyle at that time. If you found this video helpful, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.